A new year, new algorithm updates, new changes, new sites going up, new sites going down. Here's what's currently working for us in 2025. Let me just throw the ball for Julio. Julio, what's going on? Go. I predominantly rank local websites. It's something that I really enjoy. I've been doing that for over 15 years. Naturally, I gravitated towards Melbourne, Bayside, as that's where I grew up. That's where I went to school, and that's where I have most of my contacts. And I started off by helping friends and family build lots of sites. And then naturally, people came back to me with, well, okay, we have this site built, what do we do now? And that sort of hinted me to start figuring out how Google makes decisions. And so to this day, I figure out how Google makes decisions. It's a bit of a game to me. And so I have about 800 of my own domains. Call them test sites, call them fake sites, call them lead gen sites, whatever you want to call them. So it might be a key term plus city. It might be a key term plus suburb, right? Those websites I rank. Now, a big reason why I rank them is because I love testing what works and what doesn't work with Google. And what works, I roll out for client campaigns. Now, the beginning of 2025, AI has been around for about, 2 years or 3 years now. And what I'm seeing is AI overviews, which we all kind of knew, right? AI overviews is where essentially Google or the big search engines, I'll say it out there, they plagiarize content from the website. So for example, if I've created the world's best article on how to choose a wedding dress, right? We've researched the shit out of this article. We've found all of the citations, found all of the high authority writers and created the best article in the world. Now imagine we create 100 of those articles per niche, per client, per website. So we're talking thousands and thousands and thousands of articles that a lot of them actually ranked quite well and gained traffic. What Google has done is they have, well, not Google, AI, is they've crawled it and they've basically grabbed the snippet. It's like a featured snippet that we used to have. And we used to think, Google's taking traffic away from us. Well, this is now happening. So AI will give us the answer that you're looking for. So if you're looking for something like a recipe, how to make an espresso martini, right? They're just going to give it to you without you clicking it. Yes, there's a little link, there's a little citation. They'll tell the World Wide Web where that link came from, but the clicks are gone. So for a local campaign, that doesn't matter too much. It definitely hurts Eugene's hunt for ranking boners, but what is a ranking boner? Now, what I mean by that is the traffic charts that skyrocket upwards. I'm still chasing them and they're still possible. It's just a lot of the time, if you rank for that article on how to choose a wedding dress, right, and you rank it internationally, you're going to get that traffic graph that goes up. But a lot of the time, that traffic from a lead perspective is useless. Well, I shouldn't say useless. We need to get traffic in that space to help Google trust us and help us rank for our desirable keywords, which might be wedding, venue, wedding photography, or other wedding related terms. But just bear with me on this one. So we're seeing a lot of traffic graphs dipping, but that makes sense because now our overview is taking that traffic. So the traffic isn't hitting directly the site, but it's a local business. And your article on how to remove a stump, you're an arborist in Melbourne, and that traffic is hitting you from Darwin, isn't gonna help you convert a lead then and there. It's definitely going to help Google trust that we are an authority and we're an expert in the space. But the fact that it actually crawled your site, plagiarized your content, will give you the trust benefit. One sec, my other dog just did a shit, I think, so I gotta clean it up. I'm sharing this information from, hundreds of my own sites that I've been watching really closely, and I've been watching traffic graphs go up, traffic graphs go down. But I'll give you a really simple scenario. I've got a website in the medical space. They rank really well for their desired key terms. We rank them first, second, and third within the last 2 years. And in the last 3 years, we've had lots of long-form guide-like blogs up there on the topic of health and on all of the services. And what's happened is I've seen those articles start to take a hit. Now, somehow those articles ranked in America a couple of years ago, so a lot of the traffic was actually coming from America. So useless traffic, but good for building trust. What I did witness, however, is it was only when we got that traffic, those increase in organic traffic, did we rank locally. So getting traffic and proving to Google that you're an authority in the space, making users actually scroll down the page, meaning read the page, meaning get value from the article, helps Google trust you, right? So there's still value in that. But so what we then did when things started to drop, we watched Google de-index pages, which makes sense. Back in the day, I would write, 10 articles on how to choose a wedding dress, for plus size women, for minus size women, for hovering size women, what you name it. So in other words, we mulled over the same topic with 15 articles. What was crazy is sometimes my articles would be first, second, and third. So it means one website showing up 3 or 4 times with different articles. And I took the piss on this. We did like top 10 wedding shops, Melbourne, top 15 wedding dress makers, Melbourne, and they would all rank first, second, and third from one site. This happened for years. And so it's like, well, if that's working, do more of that, Eugene. And so what Google actually did was really, really smart, and that's what should have been done right from the start, is that one, they limited the results that one website could show. 2, they actually realized, hey, on this site, you've already got multiple articles mulling over the topic. Compared to all of the articles in the world, these are the ones that we feel deserve to at least be in the index, and the others we just won't show. So all of a sudden, our Google Search Console shot up with pages that it considered to be, I wouldn't say poor quality. You can have an incredibly well-written article, but it's compared to the other 50 out there that might have been written by a real user and not like team blogger at WordPress. They may have had some more citations, they may have had more internal links, more external links, or it may be that you've got 15 articles on the same topic. So bear with me on this one. So what we did, we cleaned up. We went through the URLs, and so we grouped all of the URLs by 1, are they indexed? 2, are they getting traffic? So what we did, we basically trimmed. So some articles were deleted completely. A lot of articles were 301 redirected, but the valuable content that wasn't overlapping was added into the guide-like article. So our quality went up. And so what happened was our indexation rates started to, well, the site indexed got smaller, but the traffic was still dropping. And this happened over the period of the last year and a half. However, the local rankings actually went up. So think about it. We trimmed the site, so we're showing a better quality site from Google's perspective with more better on page, better off page, and whatnot. We cleaned up all the rubbish. Well, it wasn't rubbish, it was working. But the traffic is still going down, and the answer is simple. It's the AI overviews that are essentially taking that traffic, and that's welcome to the shifts with Google. Now, if you're a small business, that doesn't really affect you that much, okay? Because a lot of the time, that article on, how to choose a wedding dress, look, that's still a valuable article if you sell wedding dresses. But if someone's coming to you from the other side of the world, that's useless traffic. So you still create them, just you don't need to smash them. One article, one post per topic is enough. How? Why? I'm kind of starting to sound like a broken record here. So if you're in the affiliate marketing space, that's when it really, really hurts. So for example, if you do articles on top 10 wedding shops in Melbourne and you're reviewing them and you earn commission from affiliate links and referrals, ooh, it's tough. I can see a lot of affiliate SEOs jumping ships and shutting down their sites, selling their sites, because it's a tough game, because those AI overviews are trying to show the final product. They're trying to show the business They're not trying to show other websites that are trying to show other businesses, if that makes sense. So the AI overview is basically cut out a lot of affiliate referral websites. I'm not saying affiliate marketing's dead. It's just you need to shift to, you know, potentially recommending things from YouTube or from social channels. It's not as easy as rank an article for best welding jackets, give your reviews on best welding jackets. So kind of went off topic quite heavily, but I think you get the gist. I've touched on how AI overviews and how did this all happen. A whole bunch of AI content was spat out in the last, you know, 2.5 years. Initially the content was rubbish, but then it got better, and then that content was cited with real authors, right? So you got this you know, list of 1,000 perfect written articles on how to choose a wedding dress, you know, cited to the wedding shop owners, high authority wedding dress creators, and Google's like, fuck, which one do we trust, right? So still make the articles, they still great help, but just don't be alarmed if you're seeing those Ahrefs or SEMrush graphs dropping. There are reasons for it, and it's not the end of the world. All that matters is that you rank for your desirable key terms, in which case our sites actually started to go up once we started to trim things up and give the site a good clean up, a refresh, rewrite, 301 redirect combination, removing old stale content. So clean your shit up.